AI at BISTEC. From licenses to leverage. This is an internal briefing for Hearts for department heads and for ExCo. The thesis is simple. Every heart at BISTEC becomes 10 times more effective by milestone 2. 80% weekly active on Claude, 180 shipped skills, 10 certified architects, and an Anthropic Solutions partnership. That's the destination. Over the next 25 minutes, I'll tell you exactly how we get there. Let me set the scene. The opportunity in front of us. First, every heart now has a Claude co-work license. Across all departments, all locations, it's the largest AI investment BISTEC has ever made in its people. Second, some hearts are already flying with it. Sajith, Marlon, myself, and a growing group of hearts are shipping real working skills. You'll see what they've built in the next few slides. Third, the opportunity to go from license to leverage. Together, the next leap isn't another license or another tool, it's deeper habit. That's where the multiplier shows up. So here's the line I want you to hold for the rest of this deck. Internal mastery is the moat. Hearts who use AI well will be the same hearts who deliver and ship AI well for our clients and inside our products. 3 audiences for our AI strategy. Each one depends on the one above it. Audience 1 is us. Every heart at BISTEC, engineering, marketing, accounting, IT services, operations, people and culture. We use Claude to do our own jobs better. Audience 2 is client services. Our extended team and project engagements where we apply AI to client work. Story to pull request for our SaaS clients. AI in the loop QA. Accelerated delivery. Audience 3 is products. Our own platforms, BISTEC Care Denstro, and the next generation products we build for the market. Today's deck is audience 1 only. Internal hearts. Because the other 2 audiences depend entirely on this one. We can't sell AI services we don't use ourselves, and we can't embed AI in products if our own engineers aren't fluent in it. This is the strategy on a single page. The North Star is this. AI is how every heart at BISTEC works, not a tool we use, a teammate we collaborate with. 5 outcomes anchor it. 80% of hearts weekly active on Claude co-work. 180 plus shipped skills, real, measured, reusable. 10 plus Claude certified architects. 1 Anthropic Solutions partnership, and at least a 20% measured time on task lift per department. 5 numbers. Every decision in this deck ladders up to one of them. The tooling debate is closed. 1 stack. 4 tools. Clear priority. Number 1. Claude co-work. Every heart, every day. This is the default salt surface for thinking, writing, drafting, reviewing, and for building skills. Number 2. Claude Code. Every engineer. In the terminal, in the IDE. Code generation, refactor, review, and agentic coding from the command line. Number 3. Claude co-work scheduled jobs. When work belongs in automation, recurring runs, triggers, document workflows, that automation lives inside Claude co-work, not Power Automate. Number 4. Free Microsoft 365 chat. Use it as a stopgap if your Claude seat isn't live yet. Pick up Claude as soon as it is. 1 stack. Clear priority. No ambiguity for any heart about which tool to reach for. 5 milestones. No dates, deliberately. M0, Foundation. The AI Council is formed. AUP version 4 is signed. M1, Literacy. Tier 1 trust across 100% of hearts. N2, Skill creation. 180 plus skills shipped. The library is live. M3, Certification and Anthropic Partner. 10 plus architects. Solutions partner status. M4, Scale. The client-ready offer. Embed in products. Each milestone gates the next via exit criteria. No parallelism. We don't run M2 while M1 is half finished. The current milestone is M0, and that means the AI Council and AUP version 4 are the first things that have to land. Here's the requirement that makes the strategy real. Every heart ships one Claude skill. 1. That tanks a real task in their day. 5 gates. The task has to be one you actually do. The lift has to be measured. 5 paired runs, before and after. The skill has to be reusable by another heart. It has to be documented in 1 page, and it has to be submitted to the library. 180 hearts, 180 skills. That becomes a BISTEC institutional asset. Not 180 webinar attendances we can't show anyone. This is the one slide I want you to remember when you walk out of this room. Use case 1. Operations. Sajith, head of operations. Before, about 90 minutes a day, hearts hopping between tools. Email, trackers, Word, finding the day's priorities, and drafting from blank pages. After, about 12 minutes a day, the dashboard surfaces today's tasks and priorities. The documents draft themselves from predefined templates Sajith built with Claude, a 7.5x multiplier. Indicative, but built and shipped. Inside his own words, I built the whole thing. Dashboard, templates, the lot. By pair working with Claude across an afternoon, this is what 1 heart, 1 afternoon, and 1 Claude skill looks like in production. Use case 2. Office of the Chairman. Marlon, our chairman. Before, around 4 hours per deck, hand building each one, redoing covers and palettes every time the brand evolves. After, about 20 minutes per deck. The BISTEC designer skill produces on-brand decks and Word proposals, aligned to the new brand and the BISTEC vision, a 12x multiplier, measured across recent BDO and capability decks. In Marlon's words, I tell Claude what the deck is for. The skill takes care of the brand. I focus on the message. If the chairman of the company is shipping skills for his own work, the question for every other heart in this organization is, what's yours? Use case 3. Architecture and Hearts Academy. This one is mine. Before, about 4 hours per training program, I sat in every internal training program, repeating myself cohort after cohort. After 0 hours per program, Claude's skills generate role-based training videos. New hearts watch async, on demand. I'm out of the room. 16 hours saved per month. Back to building. The point isn't the multiplier. The point is, I'm an architect. The most expensive thing my time can buy is more architecture. Every hour Claude takes off my plate is an hour of higher leverage work the company gets back. 3 hearts, 3 different tasks, 1 method. Step 1. Identify a recurring task you actually do 5 or more times a week. Step 2. Design a reusable Claude skill or project that handles it. Step 3. Measure 5 paired runs. Time on task. Quality bar. Step 4. Document 1 page. Submit to the library. Tag the team so others can use it. This is the M2 sprint, compressed into 1 slide. By the end of M2, we have 180 of these. That is the institutional asset. Not the licenses, not the training hours. The library. From builders to Anthropic partner, the path is 3-stage. 15 to 20 hand-picked hearts. High signal. Real skills shipped. 10 or more pass certification. Claude architects. Each ships 3 or more production skills. That qualifies us for 1 Anthropic Solutions partnership. Why does it matter? A deep bench of architects. Joint go-to-market with Anthropic. And a credentialed AI capability we can sell. Partner status is the bridge. It's how internal mastery turns into a market-facing offer for our clients and for the products we build. Now, a topic that quietly kills more AI adoption than any other. The rate limit. The standard Claude seat is usage window-based. Roughly 5-hour rolling, not a daily quota. The window resets relative to your first message in it, not midnight. Hitting the cap mid-task is the most common reason hearts give up on Claude. They tried it once, hit the wall, and decided the tool wasn't ready. The truth is the tool is ready, The technique wasn't. Working with the limit, not against it, is a learnable skill. 6 tricks every heart should know. The next slide is the cheat sheet. 6 tricks. Memorize these. 1. Use projects, not pastes. Load your standing context once, your handbook, your style guide, your client brief. Every chat in that project inherits it. Stop repasting walls of text. 2. Use skills, saved prompts. If you ask the same shape of task 5 times a week, save it as a skill. 1 click, instead of re-explaining each time. 3. Batch your asks. 1 numbered message beats 5 short ones. Same answer, 1/5 the usage. 4. Pick the right model. Haiku for quick fixes and summaries. Reserve Opus and Sonnet for reasoning, code design, and serious drafting. Most hearts default to the strongest model for everything. Don't. 5. Upload files, don't paste. A 50-page PDF as an attachment uses your limit far more efficiently than the same text pasted into the prompt. 6. Edit artifacts, don't restart. Use continue or edit the existing artifact. Restarting reburns the whole context window. Bonus. Don't burn limits on small talk. That's what M365 chat is for. And for engineers, for dev work, default to Claude Code. It has its own separate quota. If you're hitting the cap, you almost certainly aren't using projects. Start there. 3 audiences. 3 asks. Today, for the CISO, monitor Claude Cowork usage against AUP version 3. Visibility, not gating. Light touch ongoing. We want the data flowing so the AI Council has real signal to act on. For department heads, own your headline metric. Name your AI champion. Make the M2 sprint a team event, not a side project hearts squeeze in around their day job. For every heart in this company, open Claude Cowork this week. Pick 1 task you do often, and start building your first 10x skill. How will we know it worked? 4 numbers, 4 vectors, value, at least 20% per department time on task lift. Adoption, 80% of hearts weekly active on Cowork. Capability, 10 or more Claude architects, 180 shipped skills. Trust, 0 AUP breaches. Every client AI clause honored. The cadence, quarterly board readout, monthly ExCo, biweekly AI council, and 1 principle that I want on the record. This is the only AI program in this company where, if we can't measure the value, the program doesn't continue. That's the discipline that keeps it real. If you do one thing this week, do this. Open Claude Cowork. Pick the 1 task you do 10 times a week. Build the skill that does it for you. That's the strategy. 3 steps. Step 1, open Cowork. Pin it. Sign in. Confirm your Tier 1 status. Step 2, create a project. Drop in your handbook and 1 client brief. Step 3, save your first skill. Pick the task. Run it twice. Save the prompt. That's it, by Friday. Every heart in this room. And you're already ahead of where most of the company is today. Thank you. Now open Claude. Pick a task. Ship a skill. We are Hearts, empowering business with technology. 10 minutes for Q&A hard questions welcome.